What's going on, assassins? There seems to be a new style of farm that is coming out in which you not only get a bunch of XP, but you also get a bunch of the precious metals that you need to go to the blacksmith and upgrade your gear. How is this done? What do you need? What is required? I'll have all these answers and more. I'm Darkstrider, the YouTube Assassin. Let's get into this. So for starters, in order to do this, you're going to need from the Raven branch of the tree this explosive corpse ability. You're going to need that because you're going to be knocking people out and putting this bomb inside of a corpse. Now for starters, we're going to go straight to the camp over here. This is where you'll find the tungsten over here in Yorkshire. We're going to go over here. And the first thing you're going to want to do, you notice that there's already a guy there and he has the orb over his head. That is the person holding the metal. What we're going to do is take everybody else out first. We're going to leave the guy for last. And I really mean we're going to leave this guy who is the placeholder for last. What you effectively want to do is try to clear out this camp. Okay? Once you've cleared it out as best you can, or make sure that you've cleared it out completely, now we take out this guy. He's the one that is going to have the tungsten on him. Upon taking him out, that was all the hard part. The easy part now is you're going to pick up his body, you're going to put a bomb in his body. There we go, we got the trap. I was just testing something here. I wanted to see if this would work while the guy was on the floor still. In some cases it does, but the easiest thing to do is take him to an open area. You're going to throw him up in the air and you're going to swat him. And it's easier to do with the spears. I tried it with Excalibur, it did not work. And it's all about timing. So here I'm going to try one more time. There we go, timed that perfectly. So that's all you have to do. And now I probably would try to kill that other person, but we'll run out here, we'll get to safety, and we'll also leave because this is a camp. This is the very next part we have to do once you blow the guy up. Put our stuff away. And now we're going to manually save the game. And then you're going to manually reload the game. Okay, remember that you had to use the actual manual save, not the cloud save. Once that does that, we'll load back in. Now, once we're back in, this is going to be annoying because you're going to come back in drunk, but you're going to go back to the camp and you're going to look around. Now, I may have missed a couple of people, which I did. We're going to take out the people that I missed, but you see that the guy there is still there. He still reappears, and as you look around, everyone else is dead. So we're taking out everybody. We come back in, everybody is dead except for the placeholder, and that's what we want. Once he's gone, we're able to take him out again. And you're going to wash, rinse, repeat this method, as you can see. Now, it also works for the other metals as well. I'll show you now a spot for the nickel. So for the nickel, we're going to come over here to Lincoln in Lincolnshire. And we're going to find a little spot over here. And this building is actually going to have our next placeholder. And we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to take out all of the soldiers. And then we're going to go and take out the placeholder. And by the way, shout out to Jorraptor because this is a method that he had discovered. And these are locations that he also discovered, I think, one or two of them. So big shout out to him. So here's our nickel placeholder. We'll take him out and we'll do the same thing with him. Again, easier with spears. put the stuff in his body, throw him into the air, blow him up, reload. Finally, you're going to go over to Walden in Grantleburnshire, and this is where you're going to find your carbon ingot. There's this little camp here, and we're going to once again take everybody out, and we're going to leave the placeholder for last, and then we're going to take him out. We're going to put the bomb in his body, throw him up in the air, and we're going to hit him with kind of like a dual wielding spears. I tried it with Excalibur. It did not work for me. I tried a bunch of other stuff. The easiest thing was using 2 spears. Anyway, that's how you get all that stuff. All you have to do is just keep reloading or saving, then reloading and coming back. When you load back in manually, you'll see that all these other soldiers are dead and you only have the one guy who is still alive, who is the placeholder, and you'll just constantly take him out. Now, you're going to get anywhere from like 650 to 675 XP per kill. That doesn't seem like a lot, but it adds up, especially those high numbers. You're looking right now, and even the 10 to 50 points that I'm gaining is gaining me some gains. Not as quickly as killing the placeholder. The placeholder actually has the most XP, and of course, the titanium, other goods, in this case it's going to be carbon. The other location that I showed you had nickel, and the other location that I showed you had tungsten. So again, you're just going to wash, rinse, repeat, kill off everybody else, kill the placeholder. Once you kill the placeholder, put the bomb in his body, lift him up, throw him into the air, aim for the sky, and just time it so that as the body comes down, you give it a good whack, it explodes. Once it explodes, in these areas you could save. In this carbon area and the nickel area, you can save inside this area so that you're real close to him. He'll probably be right behind you. You just turn around and kill him. In the other area that I showed you, the tungsten area, what you're going to have to do is kill the guy, then leave the area after you, of course, put the bomb in him and blow him up. So that's what you got to do here. Again, all it takes is practice. Once you put the bomb inside of his body, you got to throw him up in the air and then give him a good smack. You could do a light attack, and that's all you need. Anyway, let me know what you think of this method. Does it work for you? Is it a lot quicker? As you saw, all those areas are low, mid, and high range, and easily adaptable for the materials that you need, as well as the XP that you need, because this is a level 20 area. Those other areas are a little bit higher. So yeah, I tried it with the Excalibur, it didn't work. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Other than that, please subscribe. It helps the channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until the next one, you take care, be good, have fun, and let me know where else this might work if you found other locations. While I'm doing that, if you would be so kind and you like what we do at the channel here, by all means, please consider supporting it. You could go over to the store tab or even below the video and check out the items that we have for sale. We have t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, and whatnot. Every dollar you spend goes towards the channel. Now, if you'd like to be sponsored, if you'd like to be a sponsor of the weekly podcast that we do every Friday, by all means, give me an email at stridernet@gmail.com and I'll answer you back, and we'll talk about sponsoring your product or your website and getting it in the podcast several times for people to see and possibly enjoy. Again, Thank you so much for all the donations and all the support. I greatly appreciate it, and it's very humbling. Thank you.